Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I encourage you to become the best version of yourself. And specifically on that topic in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can become a soft life boss babe. So if you are ready to fully unlock your potential and live your best life ever, then you're definitely in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to join the community as we work on personal development, becoming the best version of yourself, and overall growth. So first things first, what in the world is a soft life boss babe? Yes, it's kind of something that I made up, but I promise once we talk through this video, it's going to make perfect sense and it may be something that you want to aspire to be as well. So first things first, let's establish the fact that being a boss babe or living a soft life can mean a different thing to a lot of different people. So sometimes when we associate boss babe, it could be climbing the corporate ladder or starting your own business. Or if we think about soft life, we have like this idea of luxury and not having to work, or maybe being financially dependent on your partner, or being able to travel a lot. All those things can be part of being a boss babe, and then the things also can be part of living a soft life. There is no absolute blueprint for any of these types of lifestyles. You get to create and define what it means for you. And so for myself personally, a blend and a merge of those two lifestyles really aligns with who I am. Hence, soft life boss babe was born. So of course, while living a soft life can include things like luxury and comfortability, it can also include things like having a peaceful daily routine, or time or financial freedom, or financial independence. So combining that with being a boss babe allows you to embrace the soft power within you while still working really hard to conquer your dreams and reach your goals. To me, it's really about the importance of balancing femininity with ambition and finding that perfect sweet spot right in the middle. So let's get into the steps of how you can also become a soft life boss babe. The first thing is self-discovery. It's so important to understand who you are, your values, and what truly makes you happy. This is something that I feel like I express so often because I think it's really easy to kind of just conform to what other people think you should be, or how they think you should act, or what they think you should be doing. And it gets a little bit cloudy when you're trying to determine which pieces of this are me and which pieces of this are like a persona that I feel like I've had to portray to meet expectations of others. And so of course it can be kind of challenging to figure out where to start with unwiring your thought patterns to reflect what everyone else wants from you. But a really good thing to do is to start off with journaling and self-reflection. When you sit down and you are alone with your thoughts and that pen and paper, it is such an enlightening and empowering experience because you get to truly just sit in silence and dive into yourself, your innermost thoughts and your innermost desires, and develop into the person that you want to be. And the great thing about journaling is you get to reflect on that as you move forward. So I like to reflect on my journaling prompts, I would say every month or so, to see if my perspective or anything about me has changed from the time that I wrote that insert to where I am in life now. And you will definitely start to see like progress that you're making and common themes and patterns in your life that could be positive or things that could be negative. But having that insight helps you to be able to shift and adjust and move into a direction that really aligns with what you want and who you are. So once you figure that out, all right, this is my dream woman, my dream person, the next thing that you have to do is get into goal setting. Remember, a soft life boss babe always knows exactly where they are going. We may not know exactly how we're going to get to that point. There will be twists and turns and challenges along the way, but that clarity of this is what I want, this is the kind of life that I desire for myself is always there, and that's a huge catalyst to motivate you to actually accomplish those goals. So I really like the 12-week year goal setting system because in a way, it gives like instant gratification, but not in an unhealthy way because you actually have to work for it. It's just that you're able to accomplish way more in 12 weeks than you would have done in 12 months, which is a full year. And so breaking down your goals or that big picture, kind of your vision board for the year, into those smaller quarterly chunks actually helps you to be more productive because you are way more focused on exactly what needs to be done to help you get to that point. And of course, 12 weeks means more mini celebrations for all of the hard work that that you put in. I did a full year of 12-week years this time around in 2023, and I'm rounding out the year. This is the first time that I've been so focused on one particular type of goal setting, and it has benefited me so much personally. So definitely give it a try. If you're like 12-week year isn't really my thing, try out a few different goal setting systems in order to help you track your progress and stay on track towards reaching those goals. And once you see like the little progress, always look back again to that piece of self-reflection. You're going to be so excited and continue to be able to move forward. And the third thing that you're going to have to do in order to become a soft life boss babe is to embrace your femininity. It is fun being a girl. It's fun being a woman. Lean into that and implement more feminine habits into your daily routine. Softness, empathy, and intuition are all factors that can be monumental for your progress in life, whether that's your personal life, in your career, or in your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Learning to leverage these qualities will really help you to build quality and meaningful relationships with people who are going to support and encourage you on your journey and on the road to where you're trying to be and what you want to achieve. Again, thinking about this idea of femininity that can look and feel different to everyone. But when I think of femininity, I think of what makes me feel the most like myself. What makes me feel giddy, like I want to just frolic around and enjoy beautiful spaces and take my time and enjoy slow living. Those are the things that help me to really pour into my femininity, and that can actually be work. A lot of times when we think about a feminine woman, we think about the characteristics of someone who cares for a home or raises children, and those are beautiful feminine qualities, but it's not the reality for everyone. You can also continue to be feminine if you are working on continuing to grow and develop within your career, or if you are building a business, or if you're on a journey of finding new hobbies and passions and things that ignite that spark in your life. All of it is encompassed of a feminine woman, and you can pick and choose the pieces that you put into building your femininity over time. And one of the most important pieces to building that femininity, regardless of which direction you're trying to go, is our fourth tip, which is self-care and wellness. Oh my goodness, wellness is so important. I definitely realized that within the past month or so as I was trying to figure out what was going on with my health. It was crazy how much I was lethargic and fatigued and not able to function and move forward in life and accomplish my regular daily routines simply because there were things missing and depletions in my body that I did not know about. So one of the things that I feel like is such an important piece of self-care is making sure that you are going to the doctor and you're checking in on your wellness. Get your labs done, be honest with your doctor about what's going on so that they can help you find a solution and build a plan that is going to encourage you and motivate you to stay on a really good wellness routine so you can feel your best as often as possible. So in general, whatever that looks like for you, taking care of yourself is absolutely a non-negotiable. You cannot continue to put everyone else ahead of yourself and what you want and checking in on yourself and your health and your wellness and your mental state without experiencing negative side effects or results. So work on creating a wellness routine that aligns with your life and how you want to feel in the life that you want to live. So discover new types of working out, new recipes and things that you can cook, smoothies, juicing, creating different mixes of teas and fun drinks that you can have that are going to help you bring up your energy levels, to feel your best, to glow from the inside out. Because remember, having a healthy body and a healthy mind are essential to helping you achieve your goals. So if you want to be a boss babe, you've got to lean into that soft life quality of taking care of your health and spending time embracing your wellness. Next, we're going to go a little bit more outward. What comes from being a soft life boss babe is confidence and assertiveness. And with becoming more confident or trying to be more assertive, a lot of times we'll see a video and think, okay, let me follow everything that was outlined here. And then you're like, it's not working. I'm not feeling more confident. I'm not feeling more assertive. And that's because during that process, you have not stayed true to your authentic self. That's why I like to give more generalized tips that you can kind of tweak a little bit to actually fit who you are. So identify, what does it look like for me to be a confident person? What does it feel like to be assertive? And start implementing those feelings and those thoughts into your daily life and see how that makes a huge impact and changes the trajectory of a lot of circumstances and situations that you can find yourself in. One of my favorite things about being a soft life boss babe is that I know how to stand my ground gracefully. So many different things have come up in life, and I've learned from each of those instances. Yes, I have had moments where I just fly off the handle and react initially, and in reflection, I'm like, that probably wasn't the best choice. Yeah, I got my point across, I got what I wanted from the situation. However, that did not help me lean into my grace and my peace in life. And so over time, I've learned how to definitely set up boundaries and be very clear about what I will and what I will not accept in all aspects of my life, but at the same time doing that with grace, showing that I have respect for myself, my values, and who I am, and that shines through, and people will in turn have respect for those things when they're interacting with me as well. So things are going to come up. You are going to face challenges in life, but if you think about handling them with resilience and grace and balance, it's going to make it so much easier to be able to still be authentically you, but also learn to be confident and assertive in a positive way. And lastly, the final tip that I wanted to share on your journey to help you become a soft life boss babe is the importance of networking and connections. It is okay to sometimes need people in life. As long as you're surrounding yourself with people who are not toxic, who are healthy relationships and friendships and work partnerships that can encourage you and motivate you to, again, reach to where you would like to be. There is something about being in a network of like-minded individuals that is essential to your growth. Now, I am not saying every single person that you spend time with has to kind of have the same goals or outlook or type of lifestyle, but if you have something in your life that's really important to you, that you're working toward, an area that you want to grow in, having people around you who have similar conversations, who are also focused on personal growth and development, can be really good. For one, they're not going to have like this negative impact or talk to you or about you in a way that makes you feel inadequate or that makes you feel sad or down. They are going to uplift you and encourage you and actually show that they care about you in so many different ways. And even those little things are pieces of the puzzle that can help you to stay motivated and to keep going. And of course, if you're thinking about in the aspect of career, a lot of times people say it's all about who you know. But for many people, the reality is, I don't know anyone. And that is okay. That is how it can start. But that's how you start to build your network. When you go to new places, engage with people, ask questions, introduce yourself, show them that you are a nice, genuine person who actually wants to get to know them or learn more about what they do or be inspired by them or collaborate with them. Like, it's okay to let people know, hey, there's something about you that's interesting to me and I want to learn more. And I think that definitely connects with that confidence piece as well, because just because you're saying that someone else is amazing and aspirational does not mean that you are also not amazing and aspirational. And you'll learn that there's a give and take in so many different relationships that can benefit both people, and you'll be able to just blossom more and more, learn new things, have new experiences that you wouldn't have been able to enjoy if you did not step out of your comfort zone. So go out there, project yourself as a confident, assertive, soft life boss babe, and enjoy the benefits of that. So I hope some of these tools were helpful for you if this is a journey that you're on as well. The balance is such a beautiful thing. When I think about what I have done to get to this point of living what I consider to be a soft life for me, one of the biggest changes was definitely my career. I wanted to have more time and flexibility and availability within my life to be able to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, and also to give my body and my mind what it needed when it needed it. So I made a huge career shift when I was almost 30 years old during the pandemic, and that was one of the most fruitful times of my life, and I'm so grateful for that. So now I get to wake up with ease, have mornings filled with peace and routine, and take time to pour into myself and focus on the things that are truly important to me. And that allowed me to lean so much more into my femininity and into my softness, because I wasn't go, 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 constantly on the grind, the hustle and bustle. I was allowed to just sit back, figure out what I wanted to do, what aligned most with my passions and my goals in life, and then start working toward building that. And now I am in a really good place, especially in my career, and I'm so excited to continue to build it and evolve in different ways, like this YouTube channel that, thank you so much for making it to this point in the video if you have done so already. If you're here and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and do that. But also I think it ties in nicely with being a boss babe. Like for me, being able to have control over certain aspects of my life is very important. Also being able to allow my husband to lead within our household and my boss to lead within my career is something that I've been able to enjoy. Finding that balance, putting forth effort, learning more about myself, building my skills and my ability, while also learning to rely on people, learning to trust people who really have my best interest in mind, has created this beautiful balance and helped me become a soft life boss babe. And I hope the tips that I shared in this video will help you to do so as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.